So these exercises are for lazy glutes, and these are my 4 favorite or go-to exercises should I need to work on glute activation with clients. Let's have a look. In no particular order, the first one is the static lateral lunge. This is one of the more functional movements of the 4, and also works the adductor muscles, which are these muscles that run down the inner side of the leg here as well. To begin, set up nice and wide with your feet and draw the belly button in towards the spine gently before moving anywhere. Start by moving across to one side, but think of only moving laterally for half of the movement, and in the second half start to sit down towards the heel. Go as far as your flexibility allows, keeping a neutral spine. Next up is the hip extension with your back on the ball and a band around the thighs. I love this exercise. It's probably the one that I use the most with clients because it's really good for when people have what's known as a gravity pattern, which is where we succumb to gravitational forces and everything seems to roll inwards. Using a band with moderate resistance, place it around your thighs and roll down the Swiss ball so your head and neck are supported. Make sure as you lower and raise the hip that the knees don't fall in towards each other and the shins also stay vertical. Next up, we're going to look at the single leg hip extension with your back on the floor. Now this is much harder than it looks. It is really good for runners, for example, that may have weak glutes, or anyone that needs to be on their feet for extended periods of time. Laying on your back, draw one leg in towards your chest and draw the belly button towards the spine. Push the hips up in the air until you get a nice straight line from the knee all the way down to the shoulder. Hold and then slowly lower and repeat. So finally, the prone Swiss ball hip extension. If lower back pain is a problem and glute activation or lack of glute activation could be a contributing factor, this is the exercise that you want to pick. It's fantastic. It's low level, so it's really good for those with perhaps spinal disc issues as well. Laying face down over the Swiss ball, draw the belly button up and in. Making sure you keep the spine in neutral, bend one leg and drive the heel on that side upwards until you get a nice straight line from the shoulder all the way down to the knee. Lower and repeat, and then switch legs. Thanks for watching the video this week. Give those exercises a try and let us know how you get on.